Hey guys, just back here with a quick overview of one of my favorite pocket cameras. This is the Canon PowerShot S95. This is the predecessor to the popular S90, which was out a couple years ago. The S95 improved on the design by adding stereo microphones, a multifunction quick jog dial on the front here, which I'll demonstrate in a second, as well as offering the 720 HD video, which the S90 should have offered, but it didn't. So basically it's an improved version of the S90. The overall dimensions are pretty similar, but I think it's a few millimeters thinner. The other options that I do like is the fact that it does shoot RAW as well as JPEG, just like the S90. In terms of size comparison, it's no bigger than a wallet. Here's a wallet for size comparison here. Yeah, so thickness very similar. So here we're just looking down at the top of the camera. You have the shutter release, the function dials, and the power, and the button that allows you to reprogram the multi-function ring in the front here. Press the power button, so it extends out, not too far out. So as you can see, it's pretty svelte, it's pretty compact. It's the back of the screen. You're able to pull up the grid overlay. Menu options are pretty straightforward. The other cool thing about the jog dial back here is you can advance the image one at a time. If you spin it faster, it spins the images. If you even spin it even more faster, if that's a term, then you actually get a pretty nice scrollable thumb wheel. It's pretty slick. Of course you can zoom in on each image by toggling the actual zoom toggle found on the top here. That's what you use to zoom the camera in and out, or zoom the lens. Okay, so by pressing the ring function button found on the top of the camera here, what you're able to do is assign what this click wheel in the front does. It's kind of like an aperture ring. Brings up the menu, and then you can toggle to behave whichever way you want it to do. I like to set it for the aperture ring, to act as an aperture ring, since it seems pretty logical. Let's go back to that. So you guys are probably wondering where the flash is. It's actually built into the top of the camera. So I select the flash, pops up, comes back down. Like any other built-in flash on a compact point and shoot, it's going to be pretty direct. Other cool thing I like about the S95 is it offers multiple self-timer options. So basically I can select how many shots I want to take within a sequence. Let's see here. That's pretty cool. That's handy to have if you want to take a self-portrait and you want to take more than one shot. Bottom of the camera is very similar to the other Canon series. I have the battery pack here. The memory slot shares the same door as the battery. So yeah, that's just a quick overview of the Canon PowerShot S95. The direct competitor I would say to this would be the Panasonic Lumix LX5. Now between the two cameras I really had a hard time choosing. I eventually settled on the S95 just for its overall ergonomics, just a design. It's got a nice kind of a grip to it. It's smaller. Things I do like about and it's a little cheaper. I think this can be had for a little under 370, whereas the LX5 is around 400. Maybe you can find it for 390. The thing I like about the LX5, the Panasonic LX5, is it's got a wider wide angle. I think it goes to 24 millimeter, whereas this goes to 28. And you wouldn't think that's really important, but when you're trying to get a whole scene in, it's generally nicer to have a wider point of view. The other thing I like about the LX5 is it offers, I think, full HD at 1080, and it's got some other movie options that I do like. It's a little bigger though; it's a little bulkier. But the S95 is no slouch either. I mean, it doesn't do full HD and it doesn't go wide as the LX5, but it's a lot more compact. It's got the cool multifunction ring, and overall, I like the feel and look and design